Alright guys, one last part. I've widened this out twice so far. Originally I had it about 1.25 inches out, and then I added another about another inch or so, and then I went ahead and plastered it. Well, my scene has changed even one more time. I think I'm going to have to take this fascia off again and widen it out another inch maybe. I don't want to go too far because I don't want to knock my head into the couch down below. But what I'm going to build is right here on this lowboy. This is a Showcase Mini lowboy, and the crane back there, crane truck. I've got more Showcase service trucks and tractor cabs coming, and a couple more lowboys. On this, I've also ordered the Showcase miniature ballast regulator, and this crane is going to be picking off the ballast regulator to put it on the track. This scene is going to be Holzer Professional Services building a siding that will be going to a ethanol plant, which is off-site, but they'll be building a new rail in here, and it's going to go down. It'll have the dozer there laying some rock in. I've got some dump trucks and a double trailer bottom dump Showcase coming. And up here, this is where I'll put those boom load, or the boom caterpillars, the pipe layers. Excuse me. Right in here, what I'm going to do, as soon as the track gets straight, right in this area, I'm going to be putting in the side switch, and there'll be all kinds of activity right in that area. And then the new road bed will be going down, dog leg down and go straight, and then kind of dog leg off scene. Originally this was going to be, I made the signal tower here. Originally this was going to be where they were doing some signal maintenance, and I got this one here also, and I made the little box for it also. That's just scratch built. There's also a ladder, but it's a little fragile. It fell over one day and came off, and I just left it off for now. There'll be all kinds of men and service trucks and just all kinds of activity going on there. And right in this area where it bends, I'm going to put some plump foliage, a couple low trees. That'll be the scene break for the next one that's coming up here. Around this corner, I've kind of got things staged up a little bit. This is going to be a washout scene where the track has been washed out. I'm going to have to do my bog up. I'm going to have to fill that full of resin water, and I'll eventually put something over here like a pump, and that pump will have a hose going down to where it's draining off this here. But you'll see that it washed out pretty good, so they got to put more riprap back in. And trust me guys, water will move big riprap. I mean, it will push it down just like it's nothing but a little pebble. So I've got some riprap pushed down here. Trust me, I've had to put riprap back in one season and it was a little precarious at times. We had to take down the embankments and put fabric and big rock, and yeah, some of those hillsides, it can be kind of what I like to call a pucker factor. You stick to that seat pretty good. But I'll have a couple excavators there working on that, and then some more service trucks and such going down the road. But that's my big scenes there that I've been working on. It should turn out pretty nice. And to give you a little bit more of what I've got staged around what some more scenes are going to be is over here. Eventually I think I'm going to build a wall in this area here so it widens this little part out. But I've got the boss truck up here, and I may put in another crossing right in here. I'm not sure yet what I want to do with that. But then anyway, this is the magnet truck picking up the this rail has been resurfaced. I'll have some clean ties that have been replaced. This is the magnet truck that'll be going by and picking up old plates and spikes. It'll be swinging them into the dump truck. And down here we've got the tie picking up the old ties. And I'll have a bunch of old ties scattered down through there. Alright, now over here in the yard area, I've got, still not sure what I want to do with that one. This is where the fuel truck's going to park at. And I got my fuel tanks, gasoline and diesel fuel oil. Here I've got the old Burlington dump truck. It's going to be dumping iron scrap. This truck here with the boom, with the knuckle boom on it. In the back of this service truck, there's a magnet. It'll be picking the scrap up and putting it into the gondola, scrap gondola there. And this scene here, I'll have the forklift offloading some iron or some drums full of spikes or plates or whatever. Got to have the spare bucket for that loader. It's just those two things go together. The loader with forks, always that bucket is around. The idea is if there's a hazmat spill, these will have the water booms and other hazmat suits and materials and things like that to clean up a wreck site. A few more the tractor cabs, water truck, and the Galesburg there come from some junk mail flyer. I cut it out, it was the right size, looks good, so put a little red border around it. And up in here in the yard there's the engine house service truck. Eventually these will all have BN decals put on them. And up here I have the gin pole, and back here another Burlington van trailer and a flat trailer, and the old white Superpower cab there. And here's another one. I'm not sure what I want to do with these two yet, but I built them. They look cool, and they'll go somewhere. And over here, this is kind of a mock-up of what I'm going to do with the 89-foot flat cars. I've got 10 of the new Caterpillar Next Gen 320s on order, and those will, some of those will eventually make it on this. I have one more 89-foot trailer as well, so there'll be plenty of heavy equipment on trailers. Those probably will just make it to this part of the yard. They probably won't make it down into the lower section. This is pretty tight down in here. It wasn't really designed for the 89-foot cars. The rest of the layout, no problem. But down in here, not so much. So everything will be done up here. They'll stay parked or get hooked onto and run around the layout a little bit. But that's about it. So thanks for watching, you guys, this rather long layout update. And I really didn't, I guess I covered almost everything, but not extreme detail. But as time goes by, I'll explain a little bit more about these models and stuff, or if you guys ask me a question, I'll tell you about them. But there's just not a lot of heavy equipment out there for us N scalers, but I'm gonna make do. Oh, and also I do have 2 graders from Railway Express. Those are on back order, and those will eventually make it into the layout someplace also. But well, thanks for watching, you guys.